Okay, and now last but not least, we're coming in with the ballerina card. And this one comes together pretty quickly. Again, it's all about, excuse me, dimension and just a little bit of stamping on this one. We're going to use one of the stamps, but this one, and I went ahead and I really hemmed and hawed again about using this paper, and I decided that I did like it. So I kept the paper where, okay, where's Big Mama? Big Mama's right here. Excuse me, gosh. So I'm going to go ahead and whoa, let me move my little pile here before I make a great big mess. Hopefully I didn't lose a star there. I did when I was doing the last card. I lost one of the pine branches for about a good 10 minutes until I finally found it on the floor. I ended up grabbing a flashlight, and that's when oh, there it is. Because I couldn't figure out what the heck happened to it. Okay. Put this here to the side. And oh, let's not do this. Let's not go through this again. Let's stand up. I do not want to go through that rigmarole again. There we go. Hey, that was pretty good. One shot. Yay, she can do it. Who knew? Okay, I'm going to layer these guys up again. So I'm going to do that off camera. Give me a second. I'll be right back. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and add my dimensional foams to all of this. All right? Be right back. Okay, so as shocking as it may sound, I have decided to go left field on the sentiment. I mean, I've got this card semi laid out, trying to do the spacing, but I was not feeling the big, like, bright red circle, wish you a Merry Christmas. And I'm going in a different direction. So I found found a scrap piece of paper, pink, which is pretty close. At least it's in the same field. I feel it fits better. So I'm going to put the little ballerina girl here. And I'm just changing up the whole sentiment thing. And that's why I have nothing glued down, because until I get this sentiment down, I can't do anything else. I've got to figure out the spacing down here so that I can get my spacing up there. But what I'm going to do, I've decided, as opposed to, when we're breaking out the stamps that the card kit came with, because I wanted to use a little bit of everything, hence really the reason using the samples. And I want to very quickly do this. This is what I do to all my stamp sets. Turn around. It should be, yep, right there handy, because I had just put it away. So I'm going to grab a piece of packing tape. And then I'm going to make sure this is lined up. Oh, it's perfect. Never mind. I'm going to lay this down. And then wrap it around. And now I keep this all together. We'll put that back in the bin behind me. And what I want to put is light. Is this one. Light and love. Because what I want to put down here is, may your holidays be filled with light and love. That just, to me, was it. So, and I'm going to stamp it here. And then I'm going to die cut it. I have a little perfect die. This is from one of my die sets from Spellbinders, so at least I'm keeping it in the family. I feel good about that. So, and who cares at this point about how straight it is, because I'll straighten it out when I do the die cut. But I'm going to grab my, well, I think I was going to grab my, hello, where is, oh, Chango, hang on a second, I'm missing a stamp pad. Hold on a minute. Okay, sometimes I really wonder about myself. I had to go to my bag to grab my Misty, because I knew that's where it was. Do you think it occurred to me that maybe my VersaFine might be there? I'm telling you. Some days I astound myself. Just amaze myself. It's scary. Okay, so all I'm going to do is apply some of my VersaFine to this lovely little stamp. Ooh, love it. That is so perfect. I'm going to do a double stamp. Not that I think I need it, but I'm going to anyway. just to make it a little bit heavier. Perfect. I got my light and my love. Now, where's my wet one so I can clean my... I really just need to give my... It is filthy. My Misty is just really, really dirty. And then we'll take it off right now and put that one back. But see, this is the lovely thing about here is now I can just flip it open and I don't have thingamajiggers coming off. So I'm going to take a second. I'm going to die cut this first because this determines where almost everything else goes. So I'm going to pull out my little friend, the marquee. And now here's where I really do have to pay attention and make sure it is straight and centered. And then I'm going to put the tape on the outside. Make sure when you're doing something like this that it's not touching the inside because it will have a tendency of marring. Okay. I think that's good. But just in case, I'm going to do now is put both, I'm going to hold it down from both corners. Okay. And then we're going to put it in our very well-loved folder here. And send it through. My gosh, I need to really give my poor marquee a cleaning. It's poor thing. It's really dirty. I was just now paying attention. And there we go. Move my marquee out of the way. Pick that up in a minute. Now we're going to come back here. These guys can go for the moment. These, I have to let me make sure. Okay, this one, I'm literally going to take a tip off. Oops. That was Mr. Versify. Let me pick that up. Put him where he belongs so I don't flip out again when I'm like, I cannot find it. I swear to Pete, cat hair gets into everything in this house. I don't think there's a card that leaves here that doesn't have a cat hair stuck under a piece of tape somewhere. Now here, see, I need to lay these. I need to know how this goes so that I can lay this down. Light and love. So I think putting it low. I still have plenty of space here for the trees. And Nina Ballerina. I think it was a doll when I was growing up. I don't know why it sticks in my head. And mainly, I need to figure out where I'm going to put this sentiment because I'm stamping it straight onto the paper. That's upside right side up, right? So there's space, right? There sure is. I'm going to bring it down because we can put these pretty close together. So yeah, I am literally what I'm going to do on the onset first is I'm going to glue these pieces down. So let me, where is my silicone mat? I'm going to lay it down right here. And I'm going to lay down my famous puddle of glue. I can't believe this didn't clog it up. Wow. Let me put my little stopper in. There we go. I'm going to lay this piece down. And we're just going to go to the edge. I'm going to put this over. I have only seconds to straighten it out if it isn't. And then we're going to take its friend. It's stuck to the magnet from the Misty. Right? And we're going to come this way. And then this one down straight. Oh, it is so not straight. It is many things. but straight was not one of them. So excuse me, guys, if this is at a bad angle for you to see what I'm doing, but I want to make sure it is pretty straight. That look good? Okay, close enough. Now here, do I want to lay it? No, I'm going to lay it. Actually, no, this, I don't need to glue anymore. So I will clean it up in a minute, but I'm going to, you know what? I'm just going to put a strip of this on it. Normally I don't. You guys save this for when I really need, but I am cheating right now, for I am tired. And I've already taken my melatonin and I feel it taking effect. And if you hear me snoring, there you go. Let me put that aside where it belongs. Okay, now we'll pick up the tape. No. Well, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're not laying it down. I had to think about something, because if I dimensionalize it too much, I'm not going to be able to do this in the Misty. So let's not get crazy here. So I'm going to literally just lay it in lightly, just so it... And now I'm going to space this in. Hang on, I got to make sure this is... The last thing I need to do is to stamp this upside down. So hang on a second. We're just going to take the back of this. I just need a piece of paper. Holy mackerel. There we go. Scrap paper right here. I just want to make sure that this is, that I have it lined up right, because I can't, it's so small that I can't read it. Yes. Okay. And now make sure I cleaned it up good. Okay. I'm going to center it real quick. Okay. That looks good. I'm going to close the trap door. And then I'm going to look at the line, and boy, all considering I got it pretty straight. I eyeballed it. I did a pretty good job of eyeballing that, guys. Just a little. Okay. And let me rub it up a little bit. Now, the moment of truth. If I did this wrong, we are so stuck with it. Okay. And I don't like that. I inked it. I did not ink that evenly. I'm going to take the ink off and re-ink. I'm sorry, because I think I'm out of camera angle right there. But yeah, you don't need me. You don't need to see me fixing that. Where is my cloth so I can... There we go. We try to put that on evenly again. There we go. Much better. Okay. Well, we better be able to press it down, because that thing's stuck. But I think it will. Yep. I'm going to press it down just a little bit harder, because I don't think I need a second stamp. There we go. There we go. We've got our sentiment on there. It is straight. It is centered. Yes. Now we're going to put this away. And now it's all about the rest of the embellishments. This tree obviously goes in the center. In the sample, it goes, the next one goes, and then the little guy goes to the right. And I tend to agree with that placement just so that there's room for the ballerina, because the ballerina is, Nina is over here. So that's my thought. So we're going to go with centering him first. Now in the sample, he's much lower, but because I changed the way, and I don't know, because it's pretty dimensional. I mean, not dimensional so much as that that circle takes up a lot of room too. So, but I did deviate, and who cares? Yeesh, it's my card. I get to do. This is my interpretation. But we will come down as low as I brave it. And then we're going to come and grab the taupe one. Oh, look, there's a cat hair stuck to that adhesive. And we'll take this one, and now this goes over here. And now our little pink friend is so cute. We'll take these tapes off. Come on. There we go. This one came up a little bit on the sample, and I think it's because the ballerina is kind of overlapping her. Now, notice on this guy, he got the thicker foam tapes, and then these guys got the thinner, got the skinnier. So at this point, I wasn't paying attention, it started to adhere. So I guess that's where it's meant to be. And then on the ballerina, I just put 1/4 inch from my roll. She'll be dimensionalized a little bit more because I'm popping her right about there. Now all we're left with doing is placing the stars. Where's my little, here he is. And we'll go grab this guy. And then I'm wondering if I actually had, because it takes like, it's supposed to be 3. Now if I go, and there we go. Although what they did, let me work this a bit. Because I kind of like, I don't want to put a star right on top of the tree, in all honesty. There we go. I think that's going to work just fine. So we're just going to see if I can do this left-handed. Yep. Except the starfall. Rude. Come here, pretty. There we go. And we just put down there so it's like, boop. There we go. That was my one boop. That was my impersonation of Kathy Zilski. That's it. Because otherwise then I'll be copying her, and that won't be right. I have to come up with my own sound effect. Come here, errant star. I really like these stars that are, they have that wonky look to them. And then that one goes right here. Oh my goodness, everybody got the notification. And there we go, guys. Literally, this is done. There we go. Now I got this to stick down. Come on. Work with me here. There we go. But there you have it. There's the last card. I'm happy. This one came together the fastest. And that was with me, you know, playing with it and changing the the feel of it. So there you go. I hope you liked it. I hope you took away something from it. Nothing else. Being able to deviate and not just use what you have in front of me. Because again, I adapted. I did not like what they had done. The sample was in. So I went searching through my stuff and found something that worked. I was actually looking for like maybe something to do a banner. But this, when I saw them, I go, that's it. We're going to use that one. And it was simple. I found the pink cardstock because I was not feeling the red at all. And there I go. I made it my own. It was my interpretation. I took a sample because remember, it is a guide, not a girdle. And I got this card. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you take something away from this, guys. And if you did, go ahead. Give me a thumbs up and drop me a note if you wish. And otherwise, if you want to see more of this, just my madness and my ramblings and, you know, just my take on creativity, then by all means, go ahead and subscribe and ding the bell, and you'll know when I'm out here being crazy again. Otherwise, guys, go ahead and enjoy your craft time. Make beautiful things. And remember that this is with our card making, this is how we touch other people's lives. So don't forget to give out, you know, your cards. Don't just sit there and collect them in boxes, okay? Give them to somebody, all right? And otherwise, don't forget that in this crafting corner of madness, we're all a little mad here. So let's scrap the madness together, okay? We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.